Hello, everybody. Um, it's the daily gravitational report. I don't know if you watched the previous videos that I made yesterday. There was a lot of information also in there. But the daily gravitational report is based on the rising sign, current rising sign, which is points out the way that the sun it's point the directions of what we see. The moon, by the way, it shows up our emotions in things that we are currently go on to. Happy solstice, by the way, to everybody. Uh, Today, it's kind of like a very special day. It is during the day, when you wake up, you might feel intense energy. That is because the moon moved into areas. It's kind of like a new energy, new things that I need to do, a new way, but you didn't lost the old ways. And if you locked in on the old ways, the transformation is not going to happen. You need to understand that without transformations, there is no evolution from within you. So early in the morning when you wake up, it's talking about at 7 o'clock in the morning, you feel this beautiful energy from within you, but over the time that energy is going to kind of like feel like something is not quite right. So during the day you will feel this energy piles up and piles up, but that is the old things that hasn't been transformed, that has not been done from within you. The ascendant is at 13 degrees in Cancer. Okay, it's got a beautiful trine with the MC, and it's got a beautiful sextile with the North Node and Uranus. Just beautiful energy. If you focus on this, there. But if you focus off Mars, if you focus of the things that goes on, the sun that it's squaring the moon and Neptune and its MC and everything, uh, you might feel intense energies, aggravations, but the aggravation is when it happened in the past, not what it does. So take a look and transform during the day those intense energies to something positive by looking from within you, by you evolving, looking some other way to transform, to transmute the bad into good. Okay, energy can be transmuted from within you. So this is going to be at 7 o'clock in the morning. At 8 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is going to be at 25 degrees in Cancer. Beautiful divine energy through Saturn, which is right now, it's like I need to solve my karma. I have this divine energy from with me. There's going to have a beautiful trine with the moon and Neptune that goes on, and that sextile with Venus is going to be empower the love of change. But if you look at it, there is a opposition between Cancer ascendant and Pluto. So you may have to fight from within you to transform. Also, there is an energy of squaring with Mars, the warrior within you. Well, the warrior within you can look at the secrets and change, or the warrior within you is going to look your ego and is going to decide not to. That can lead you to aggravations. And when you're in a war within yourself, don't bring that war within the family. Okay, it might affect your family members. Beautiful, beautiful energy to transformations, but careful what you're going to look for. If you're at work, don't go and bring your family problems at work. Okay, your family problem should stay at home. Your professional problem should stay at work. Don't bring the one to the others. Okay, it's going to affect you. Hi, CJ. Thank you for watching live. Um, 9 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is moving at 7 degrees in Leo. It's going to opposing Pluto, and Pluto it's going to be squaring MC. Kind of like maybe you telling yourself, sabotaging yourself, even if your eye transforms, nothing's going to happen. You don't know that. okay? Because Pluto, it's got this beautiful trine with Venus and divine energies with the sun. Okay, you transform and don't worry about the results. If you worry about the results and you don't want to transform and change and evolve, then guess what? Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to be with you. It doesn't matter what the case and what the situations is. Saturn is going to help you because Saturn's got this beautiful trine with the sun. Use that energy to look within the hidden things from within. Okay. If you're at work, be mindful that you may have to look at a different approach at work during this time. Okay. Usually that is the time that you have meetings or something that goes on and talks and everything. Uh, Seek the problems from within to solve them, but don't point others for the problems. Okay. The leader takes accountability, uh, but the boss shift the accountability to somebody else. So careful who you are and how you act on yourself during these positions. 10 o'clock, the energy is going to be even more intense since the ascendant is at 19 degrees on Leo, kind of like opposing really Saturn. There's going to be some squares towards Venus in the North Node, kind of like the love from within. It's kind of like um, it's not the love that I want and the love that I can use and the love that I can really benefits me. Love doesn't benefit. Love is a feeling. Love is exchange. Love is a partnership. Love is not an ownership. So there's going to be a beautiful trine with Mars. Then Mars is sextile with Saturn. Okay, the warrior from within you can help you to understand that the value of love is feelings and sharing and caring and honesty. Okay, not a ownership. All right, so there's going to be a beautiful energy also with Neptune. It's going to kind of like giving you a glimpses of what love is. All right, so 11 o'clock, the ascendant is at 1 degrees 23 minutes, and Virgo, really that opposing through Saturn is going to take kind of like an effects square and Mercury and Venus, kind of like don't want to talk about this issue, don't want to talk about the love, and I don't really worry about it. But it's going to affect you, your current North Node, because this squaring with the North Node, and also it's squaring Venus and the AMC coming together, the love within the soul. And the love within the soul is a trine with Pluto, transform. Some of you are going to go through this stage of aggravations, but you need to understand love is love. Okay, can't fight the love from within. So don't trigger things that may lead you to some situations. If you're at work, for find the love from within you with the people around you. If you doing a like regular work, be in peace with your coworkers. It doesn't need to have these aggravations. If you are a manager, leader, or something, okay, find the peace from within you first. You're there to lead these people, okay? You're there to have responsibilities, all right? You can transform and become your best version of yourself. You can do that, but as long as you don't look through this intense energies and this power to abuse the power that was given to you. The ascendant and Virgo is going to help you to strengthen things out, but don't be that kind of like a bully energy that Virgo has, that it's like, I said so, it's going to be. No, don't. Okay. Sometimes the Virgo has this tendency of stubbornness, and that stubbornness of desire not to change can affect you. At noon, the ascendant is going to be moving 13 degrees, and Virgo, it squares in the MC and Gemini. and it's got a trine towards Uranus, and there's going to be a trine with the North Node. So during this hour, it's healing. It times to heal things from within, times to heal situations that are, and be at peace. Okay, it's a peaceful time. It's a lunch time. Um, Take a little minute. Maybe if you had some situations at work, go out for a walk. Okay, go have a cigarette, or go find little peace. Maybe go outside of the company, sit down on the grass under the shade, and have a time, 5 minutes for yourself. Okay, it's going to be very helpful time for this. It's going to help you in professional, but also in a personal level as well. At 1 o'clock, okay, there's going to be a square towards the sun, and there's going to be a um, let me see the more proper here. This is going to be a divine energy with Saturn, and there's going to be a opposition with Neptune, like within the visions. What do you see? What do you don't see from within? Neptune, it's going to be squaring the sun, and those are cardinal changes from within. And those cardinal changes are yours responsibility, not somebody else. And that transformation is going to help you because there is a trines with Venus and Uranus, but also there is a trine with Pluto. Beautiful trine between Venus, Pluto, and Ascendant, what you see. If you find the love from within, you are going to find the things from it. 2 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Libra. There's going to be a square towards Jupiter, and of course, square towards the Sun. Now, what are you going to do? As a cardinal, push alpha buttons in you. Intense. Either are you going to be forced to change, or are you going to find things? The best thing that I can to look at it here from the energy, from the gravitations, that's going to be a Mercury. You need to talk to someone. But more important is that someone to be you first. What are you telling yourself? What do you do within yourself? Are you self-sabotaging? Are you having a good relationship? Are you honest to your own self? Are you honest to others? Because the ascendant in Libra, it's all about this. To have a balance, to have honesty, dignity, and love. So take a look at the situations from within. At 3 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be again at almost 20 degrees of Libra. It's going to be opposing Mars. Energy of the warrior, it's against us. But what warrior? If you're the warrior that looks to change and evolve, you can do that. But if you don't have desire to evolve, you're actually going to end up with war from within you, war within your own self. And there's going to be that MC that's going to be aggravated with in Cancer, because MC, medium coil, it's in Cancer. And right there is this situations that's why I said don't bring your professional things at home, but don't bring your home things at work, because they can affect your relationship in both places, and you will end up either losing the job, losing the family, or maybe both. So be mindful about all this. Okay, there is beautiful time though with Saturn. That is it to look from your past mistakes and learn from them, one through them. Uh, 4 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be the beginning of Scorpio. There is a square towards Pluto as a trine with the Sun, and there is a trine with Saturn. Karmic time. You need to understand that some of the things that happens in your life, it's because of karma. If you receive good things you did. If you get bad things you did. But if you don't want to transform to get a good things in the future and don't want to do good, it's going to be intense energy. The thing comes in that the medium coil, it's going to be at a Leo, and then the ascendant is in Scorpio. It's got the squares, that intense energy that maybe the next hour between 4 and 5, it's going to be highly increased. There is a opposition between the MC and Pluto, and there is a square between the ascendant and Pluto. It's kind of like unwilling to change, but that unwilling to change is self-sabotage. So in the next hour, the sun is going to be opposing Uranus. You are going against God. You're going against the universe. You're going against your gifts. You're going against everything. Why? What's the reason? Self, ego. You may be getting very irritated during this time of the hour. Don't go and let that anger towards somebody else or yourself. Learn it to transmute it. Find that inner peace from within and just do nothing. Okay? Please don't take any crazy actions during this, because Uranus is going to be squaring the MC that it's in Leo, 22 degrees, and it's going to be a square towards this Saturn, that karmic situations. So basically, don't go ahead and grab the bull for the horns. You're going to ask yourself for troubles, okay? Because Uranus is in Taurus, and you try to grab the angry bull for the horns, then you're going to get it. So be mindful about this. Pick up your battles from within, but don't with others. 6 o'clock p.m., the sun is going to be pretty much at the end of Scorpio, oppositions with Venus, opposition with a North Node, Uranus, and kind of like the fight continues to go on. But there's going to be a very beautiful energy towards the Neptune. Beautiful visions that you can see the exit. You can see the exit light of this anger. You can see the things that doesn't help you. You're going to, okay, now I see, now I understand, but I will do the change. Yes, you can do the change. There is a sextile between the ascendant and Pluto. Time to transform, to make a firm decisions to change. Not just I want to change or I have an idea how to change. The change is actions. Do something with actions from within you to change. 7 p.m. the ascendant is in Sag. It's going to be opposing Mercury. Talk, communications. I don't want to talk about this. It's my thing. Okay, great. You don't want to talk about this. Well, you're going to talk to yourself, though. You're going to express into within you. Or you are going to and grow from with it. Will you going to grow? That is entirely up to you, but Jupiter is going to try the ascendant. Jupiter is going to tell you, if you do the job, you're going to grow. If you don't do the job, then guess what? Sit on the bench of life and stay where you are in life. If you happy or unhappy, wherever you are, it's up to you. You're not willing, then guess what? Shut up. And that's what it was. Kind of like you maybe feel like zip your mouth and kind of like you don't want to talk about anything and anybody or anything that goes on. This is 7 p.m. The sun is in it's in Cancer, and careful how you take the things in the family. Important, I will repeat again, don't take your professional things at home. The MC is going to be on Virgo, but it's going to be squaring the sun. It's going to be at the end of Virgo. It's going to be squaring the sun. And it's got opposition towards the moon and Neptune. It's just like your emotions. It's going to be there. Those primary emotions of the moon that it's in the areas now are just boom. You kind of like all you need is a little spark and create problems in situations. So one of the best way it is now to look at the divine energies. They are from the AMC towards Pluto, towards Saturn. I'm sorry. Don't repeat the same things over and over. Don't go back home and be angry about what's going on at work and blame everybody, or put it up on your partner or your kids is worst. Okay. So 8 o'clock, the ascendant is a little past over the 20th degrees. It's going to be beginning to opposing the sun in Cancer. Did you did something? You probably did. Did you feel sorry about it? Probably not. The MC is in Libra, and that is opposing Mars and Jupiter. You did a mistake again. You didn't grow. You didn't change. You didn't transform. Well, now you're going to get it. So there is a situation, and you cannot express these situations. Why? Because there is sometimes that you did not evolve. The sun is opposing the ascendant, and now there is a square towards Neptune and the moon. And the ascendant is also pretty much in there. It's opposing the moon in there, and Jupiter. Man, didn't grow. Did the same thing. Why? Now the situation is telling you transform, change, evolve. Otherwise, you're sitting where you're at. Do you like it the way it is? And if you don't, what do you need to do? Change, evolve. And that is going to be this beautiful energy for in the form of bad way, but for good reasons. 9 o'clock, the ascendant is entering Capricorn. Here is profession facing family. The sun is in Cancer, ascendant is in Capricorn, MC is in Libra, and the need for cardinal changes. The MC is opposing Mars, who is in almost 20th degrees of Aries. And now, here you are, the warrior. Are you fighting or are you accepting? Very, very powerful energies in that moment. Physical power, it's not giving you the things to overcome. Mercury, it's have a very beautiful sextiles with the moon and Neptune. It's going to help you through communications. This divine energy from medium coil towards the moon and Neptune. Are you using it? Do you using it to express your feelings? So the MC is also trying Saturn, help you to solve the karma. Okay, but there is a squares with Pluto. You using that energy of Mars, bring into the relationship to fight within the relationship. Guess what? You're not transforming. Pluto's gonna say, hell no, you're still the same. How you gonna transform? Can't help you, but you can help yourself by doing things, and you gonna feel that energy. Okay. And at 10 o'clock, the sun is gonna be at Capricorn, pretty much almost together with Pluto. Beautiful energies. It's been a beautiful energies during these hours to help you to transform. The MC though is in Scorpio, and that is opposing Uranus. You're still fighting. You still want to be your, but is that your soul or that is your ego? Okay, the ego wants to think inside of you for you. Your soul wants the beautiful, the beauty, the love, the peace, and thanks. Each one are you going to choose is entirely up to you. Don't blame others if things go wrong. Okay? But improving yourself, you can give an example of how the others can transform. And 11 o'clock, the sun is in Aquarius, beautiful energy, times to go to bed. You can sit and meditate in your bed and have this internal peace from within. Because if you did these transformations, the inner peace goes from you. That beautiful energy of transformation, it's giving you the rewards. You have a peace in the soul, and you put your head on the pillow that you had a great day. It maybe was rough with the battles from within, but at the end of the day, all matter is how you finish the thing, not how you start. But if you don't get that, the MC is at the end of Scorpio. It's opposing the North Node in Uranus, and it's also squaring Saturn. You didn't did that, and now there is the guilt and the soul from within. What are you gonna do with this? There is just another day tomorrow. But are you going to change and transform? Are you going to repeat the same day tomorrow? You're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over just because you don't want to transform. You're going to keep your ego in power from within you. Maybe that will lead you to some kind of destructions in your life. So you might have these realizations that the ego is destructing your life. But if you transform it, that ego, to something positive and looking within your soul, in your dreams, you can transform and evolve. So with that, I'm leaving you guys. Hopefully, you guys having a great day. And thank you so much for watching it, the Gravitational Report. I will see you tomorrow. You guys be love.